Hello everybody, this is Dee from Dee's Cute and Crafty, and I am back with 4 more Valentine's decor pieces for you today. These are going to be quick and easy, but oh so cute. I'm super excited, so let's just get into it. I'm going to start out by using one of the Dollar Tree heart frame wreaths, metal wreath forms, and I already cut out that center heart. I used my wire cutters. It wasn't that difficult to do. And I'm just going to put this other piece away because there's 2 more hearts in there that I can get out of that for another project. And then I'm just going to make a cut in that wire heart so that I can then thread on my beads that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I also have some red and neutral ribbon that I picked up from Big Lots, and it's been in my stash forever. And then I have some of the foam roses from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to bend that wire out just a little bit where that V is notched at the bottom so that my beads go all the way around the heart. If you don't bend that out, straighten it out a little bit, they'll just get stuck right there where that heart turns into a V, and you can't get them around that. So you got to bend it out a little bit. So I'm going to thread all of my beads on here and look and see, can I get one more on? Yes, I can. And then I'm going to put some hot glue in the hole of that bead with the wire. And then I'm going to put that wire down in the hole and then glue those 2 beads together. After I get that done, I'm going to take my ribbon and just make a simple bow, 1 loop on either side. And then I'm going to make my tails, and I'm going to stack and pinch and then tie them off with jute cord. That's the easiest bow that I know how to make. And then I'm just going to take that bow and tie it to the heart. Before I do that, though, I'm going to take one of those foam roses and I'm going to hot glue it to the center of the bow. The foam rose is larger than what I need, so I'm just going to take some of the petals off, cut it down to size, and hot glue it in the middle of the bow, and then tie that bow onto the heart. And this one's done. You can make a hanger on it if you want to, or you can just lean it against like your wall or decor area, wherever you're going to put it in your house, like a shelf or something. Make it a leaner. You can do that. I love the neutral look of this. You can, of course, paint it. You can stain it. You can dye it. Whatever you want to do to those beads, because they're natural, so they will absorb color very well. But I just thought I'd leave it neutral. So this is the end of DIY number 1. It came out super cute. But is it my favorite? Nope. If you'd like to know which one my favorite is of the 4 that I am going to bring you today, you're going to have to keep watching. But as always, comment down below, let me know which one is your favorite of the 4. Moving on to DIY number 2, I'm going to be using my Waverly paint in the color Plaster and Ballet Slipper. I have one of the Dollar Tree whittling tools, and I will be using 2 of the Dollar Tree long signs. One I made the arrow with, and the other one I cut in half, put those 2 halves together, and I drew my heart and then cut it out the way that I always do, using my X-Acto knife and my wire cutters. I then took my ruler and let it be the guide as to how wide my shiplap is going to be. And then I took that whittling tool after, making my lines with a pencil. I took the whittling tool and I just followed that line so that I can get a really authentic looking shiplap. I like the dimension of it. I like that the grooves are actually cut into the MDF board. And you can definitely paint these on or draw them on. I've done both, but I really like this look a lot better. So after I got that done, I then took a craft stick and glued it to the back of the 2 halves of the heart to adhere them together. You guys don't have to use the MDF board to get this look. Dollar Tree has its hearts out now, and it also has the arrows out. The arrows are out all year round. So you can buy those 2 pieces of blank wood from Dollar Tree and make the same look. I did not have that on hand, so of course you guys know I never let that stop me. I will use MDF to make whatever it is I want to make that I can't find. So then I went in with my ballet slipper and I did a dry brush on the heart, and I took my plaster and I painted the arrow, and then I took my gator sander and I just roughed up the edges, just gave it a worn, distressed look. I took a pencil and wrote "Follow Your Heart," and then I went back in with my Sharpie and I just gave it, I just sharpened it up. I just made it darker so you could read it, and I hot glued it to the heart. Now I'm going to take 2 tumbling tower blocks and adhere them to the back so that this piece stands on its own. And she's done. Finished DIY number 2. And yes, this one is my absolute favorite of the 4 that I'm going to bring you today. I love this one so much. It was simple, easy to do, and it just, I don't know, I like anything rustic, so I love it. Moving on to DIY number 3, I'm going to be using one of the Dollar Tree hearts that they have out now. I will be using my Waverly Antique Wax. I dipped into my Solar Wood flower stash and I pulled out some of the soft muted pinky peach colors and some of the cream. I also will be using some of the Dollar Tree wood roses and Waverly in plaster as well. This can definitely be a 2-sided sign because I'm not going to do anything to the other side, so you could use it that way if you want. I flipped it over. We're going to use the back. So I'm going to go in with my Waverly plaster and give it a really good coat of that. I am going to go in with my gator sander and do what I love to do, distress it, antique it, make it look farmhouse, rough it up, whatever you want to call it. I love it. So now that that's done, a little bit of cleanup. Now I'm going to take my boxwood greenery from Walmart, my Solar Wood flowers, and my wood roses from Dollar Tree, and just placement, just putting everything down to get an idea of where I want it to go before I start hot gluing it. Thank you to everyone who has joined me today for this video. You guys rock. I love you. Thank you to my new subscribers for joining and my old subscribers for coming back. Just getting everything glued into place. I love the soft, romantic feel of this one, the neutral vibe. I think it's really pretty. And here you see I've written with pencil, Happy Valentine's Day, and then I go back in with my Sharpie and darken everything up so you can read it. You guys, if you are enjoying this content, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you're enjoying my content. They push me out a little bit more so other people can enjoy my content, and it helps my channel grow. And I am so excited for what 2023 is going to bring. Thank you for helping my channel to grow. Thank you for being on this journey with me. So here you see I'm taking a piece of jute cord and I'm just going to replace that red ribbon because the jute is more of a neutral vibe and it matches perfectly. DIY number 3, all done. Moving on to DIY number 4 and the last one of this video, I will be using this red and white checkered ribbon. I went ahead and cut the wiring off of it because I don't need it. And then I cut another piece down to size. I will be using a piece of scrap lace ribbon from Dollar Tree and my Waverly in Antique Wax and Plaster. And I have this house from Hobby Lobby's wood pile. I got it for 50% off, or maybe even 60% off during the holiday season. So I'm just going to give it a coat of the plaster, and then I'm going to take a piece of this checked ribbon I cut down to size just for a pop of color on this roof line. And I'm also going to take another piece and adhere it closer to the bottom of my house. I've written on here in my own handwriting, home is where the heart is. And then I put 3 little hearts at the bottom. I am painting those with my Americana in Santa Red. And I'm just going to add that piece of ribbon just underneath the writing and above those hearts. And you guys, you can use the wood hearts from Dollar Tree or the glitter hearts from Dollar Tree, or you can cut your own out using MDF like I did. But it was just easier just to go ahead and pencil those in and then just paint them. This craft session today that we got going on is really quick, easy, and simple. So now I'm going to go back in with my Sharpie and fill in the writing so that you can see it. As always, got to make it nice and crisp. And I'm going to take my antique wax and I'm just going to dab a little bit of that onto the chimney. All done. And here is finished DIY number 4. I forgot to tell you, but you can clearly see I took my little piece of scrap lace and I made a bow and just hot glued it to the top of the house. This one is cute. It's good for a tiered tray if you have a tiered tray big enough for this house, or it can just, sit beside the tiered tray. Either or. But it's just a cute little piece of Valentine's decor. And here's the final reveal of everything that I've created for you guys today. I hope you like it. I enjoyed creating it, had so much fun. It was just very relaxing, very easy. And sometimes that's what you need. You just need an easy, relaxing craft session. Get your mind right, That's what it does for me. Anyway, you guys, it is 2023 already. Oh my goodness. So I'm not probably, I'm definitely going to do a giveaway at some point. So please stay tuned for that. And I guess I'm going to start crafting I'm going to do some farmhouse crafting. And then we'll be ready to get into Easter crafting. I know it sounds like really soon, but yeah, it'll be about that time, you guys. So thank you again for being here. For 2023, I just want to wish everyone a safe, a happy, a blessed, a prosperous, a loving 2023. I hope that everything you've worked hard for comes to fruition for you for this year. Be blessed, stay safe, and craft something beautiful today, you guys. Until I see you on my next one, bye.